and welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you another recipe that only takes 3 ingredients from your store cupboard. We're making shortbread. So I've got 250 grams of very cold butter. It's straight out the fridge, this one. And what we're going to do is just cut it up into small pieces and put it into our bowl here. There are several different ways of making shortbread. One is the creaming method, which we're not using today, and the other is the rubbing in method, which we are going to use today because I find this one works so much better. Shortbread is great. It's a lovely starter biscuit really for anybody because you can flavour it with whatever you want really. You can add to it and it won't have much impact on the actual recipe, and flavour it however you wish. So I usually make my shortbread with stem ginger in it. I've been known to put chocolate chips in it, which is really tasty. And also I've been known to put cherries and lavender in mine as well. So the world is your lobster, as they say. To that I'm going to add 110 grams of caster sugar. In it goes. And on top of that I'm going to add 360 grams of plain flour. Now it has to be plain flour. You can't use self-raising flour with this. I have known myself use part of one and part of the other, but make it predominantly plain flour because we're not looking for a rise on this. So once you've done that, just get your hands in there and we're going to break it up even smaller and rub all that butter into our flour as if we were making pastry. Originally shortbread was made with oat flour, which is where we get the addition of the polenta and the rice flour, etc., to give a gritty texture. I think they're trying to emulate the original gritty texture, which was obtained through using oats. If you want to see how it's made with oats, if you take a look at the recipe, I'll link it down below for you. Fingers and thumbs, just rub it through. And what we're aiming for is fine breadcrumbs. All you need to do now is bring it together. So squeeze gently and bring it together. And if it is a bit too dry, you can add water. It is going to need a little bit of water to bring this together, I think, by the feel of it. And using a dessert spoon, I'm going to just sprinkle a bit of water. Maybe 1.5 dessert spoons. And let's see if we can get that to come together. May need a little bit more, but not a lot. I wouldn't have thought. No, it shouldn't need much more. So that is, as you can see, starting to come together now. So I'm going to tip that onto my board. Woohoo! Here we go. And we're going to bring it together on the board. Squeeze it in, bring it in. What we're going to do now that we've got it in a nice round is pop it into cling film and put it in the fridge, there we go, for at least an hour. So I've taken my shortbread out of the fridge. There's several ways you can do this. You can roll it into a sausage shape and cut them off, or you can roll it out and cut it out with a cookie cutter. So I'm going to do that just now. Flour on the top because we don't want this to stick. Is just roll it out as much as I can. But don't lean on too hard, otherwise it does that, it cracks. So just gently does it. And what we're aiming for is about 1/2 centimetre thickness. It will take about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and we're going to just as near to the edge as we can get and turn, and then push it out gently. A nice cookie. So we're going to put that on our sheet, and I'm going to continue in this vein until all my stuff is used. Take your cookie dough out of the fridge and place it in an oven, gas mark 3 for 18 minutes. Could be slightly more dependent on your oven. Okay, see you soon.